Hey guys, welcome back. Nick Layton here, and we're going to take a look at this really cool solo from Tesla, Love Song. We need a little bit more love in the world right now, I think, so I thought this was a fitting solo to do. I've always loved this, but never learned it, so I just learned it today, in fact, and for the first time, and I'm going to share it with you. It's really cool, lots of great phrasing. Frank Hannon, the guitar player with the blonde locks. Some people think I look like him. I don't really see it, but anyway, I digress. Must be the hair, right? Anyway, Frank's a really good guitar player, and he's got all the things you want in a gutsy, ballsy rock slash metal guitar player. He's not like super shreddy, although he can definitely rip. But on this solo, it's all about melody and phrasing and bending and all that cool stuff. This is in standard tuning. This is from the Great Radio Controversy, 1989. Heaven's Trail was another song on there. There was a bunch of cool stuff, but this song, Love Song, it was all over the radio. And rightly so. Really well written tune. So we're going to take a look at this. I've got some tab in the description for you below, and the jam track for you to try this out. Also, we'll point you to my free sweep picking guide, Sweep Picking Boot Camp, and that's going to really jumpstart your sweep picking and your use of arpeggios. It kind of goes through the whole process of applying arpeggios to music, which is really where people stumble when it comes to sweep picking. You learn the technique, but then you're not sure what to do with it. So this is kind of a little bit of a primer to get you on track with that stuff. All right, well, let's get started here. We're just going to kind of do a quick run through of the parts, and let's talk about the chord progression first. It starts in E minor. So the chords are going E minor to a B minor, back to E minor, B minor, A major briefly, and we're going to switch keys a little bit. It goes to A minor, then to G, back to B minor, and then D. So if I run through that whole chord progression, it'll sound like this. Then it repeats, okay? So we're in the key of G major here, or E minor. Since we're starting on an E minor chord, let's think E minor for this. You can think of your E minor pentatonic position at the 12th fret here. And also this position here gets used a bit. At the 5th fret. So those two positions in particular. Then we're going to throw in some notes also from the natural minor scale in E with some melodic stuff, especially like with the slides here. Okay, a couple little twists and turns at the end, nothing super fast here. So all of you guys, regardless of your level, definitely give this a shot. So let's get started. We're gonna start with this open E string. Well, actually, at first, to get into the solo, we're gonna slide into it. And then we're gonna play an open E string. So and then I'm doing this unison bend at the 15th fret B string, 12th fret high E. You're just bending the B string up a whole step while holding the first string in place. So, okay, so here's what we got. Then 2 open E's. And we're just gonna play pentatonic lick. Very simple, but super cool. And as I said, make sure and refer to the tab on this down below, and you shouldn't have any trouble with this. I'll play this lick slow from the beginning. Okay, and then we're going to play, I'm sorry, then we're going to go back to the E string, but this time we're going to switch positions. So okay, so here we go. Open E string and then 7th fret on the A string. And that's just right out of that E minor pentatonic position at the 5th fret there. Okay, now the next part is where it goes to the A minor chord. So he's targeting these notes that kind of revolve around the A minor. So this is 5, 4, and 2 on the G string. And we're going to play that same thing an octave higher on 8, 7, and 5 on the high E. That should sound like this. We're going to play this little idea here. 5, 7, 5 on the high E, hammer on, pull off. And then you land on the G note at the 8th fret on the B string. Okay, so that's. Okay, so let me do the whole solo up to there at a slow tempo. Alright, now we're going to play this super cool little country lick here. Think minor pentatonic, but what we're going to do is bend up the 14th fret up a whole step and then grab with the pinky the 15th fret on the high E and the B string in that order. Now if you have a floating tremolo like I do, a Floyd Rose, you have to compensate a little bit for those notes so you don't go out of tune by just kind of bending them up a little. But if you're playing on a Strat or something with no locking trem, you'll have no problem here. This is a country lick. And just to get out of it, see that, and then you lower it. So pull off from 14 to 12, 14 D string, 12 on the G string, and then we're going to do this little run here. Okay, this is really simple, just sliding from 12 to 11, 11 to 9, 9 to 7. Little hammer on from 7 to 9, back to 7 on the G string. Finish that off with this. Go to the D string, 7th fret. over the D chord, and right there it's really interesting because it really sounds like D major pentatonic over that. The way he's phrasing it and bending those notes, super bluesy. I like the way he does that in certain places. There's another place at the end here, which I'll show you where he kind of does that. But so over the D chord there. Okay, and then we're going to start the whole thing over. Very similarly, we're going to play it. In fact, that's identical to the first part of the solo. So you're just repeating that the second time around. Then we're going to do a little variation here. We're going to play open E. And then we're going to go up to the 17th fret high E. Super melodic phrasing here. So that's, let's see. So the first time you bend it up 17 up a whole step, release it, pull off to 15 and bend it back up a whole step. And then you're gonna come down, and this second time pull off to 15 and then play 17 on the high E without the bend. So okay, and then we're almost done here. We're gonna play over that A minor chord we got this side. And that's just 13, 12 on the B string, and then 14 on the G, and you're pulling off from 13 to 12. Do that 4 times. 10, 12 on the B string, hammer pull, so back to 10, 12, 10, and then 12 on the G string. On some live footage I've seen, he does a little bend there, which I almost like a little better, but on the recording it sounds like a hammer pull. Okay, and then we're going to do that country lick again. Exact same lick, and that leads into this descending sliding thing again. That's a really awesome ending. Okay, so after the slide, same as we've done before. So certain parts repeat here, which is cool, grabs your ear, but then there's little variations, which keeps it interesting. Here we're over that D chord again. Again, hinting at D major. D major pentatonic. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. And then we're gonna play this. So that's sliding into 11 on the G string, 10, 10 on the B and high E, bending up on 13 with some heavy vibrato on the B string. So that's sort of a minor pentatonic lick, but with a major third. And here's what we have so far. One more time. And then we're going to quickly, with the ring finger, grab 22 on the high E and just slowly bend that up. I'm sorry, not 22, but 20. And bend it up to 22 slowly. Okay, so here's that end part one more time. Now let's go from the slide. And then you're into the chorus, or if you're just playing the solo, you are finished. And that is the solo to Love Song. Great composed well thought out solo. I'm super impressed by Frank's playing. And the early Tesla's my favorite stuff. I love the first 3 albums or so, and make sure to check them out. They're still going strong. I love that they're still out there doing it, and it's well written tunes. I mean, they've definitely got some of that Led Zeppelin influence, which they mixed in with kind of the 80s metal style, kind of, but more bluesy and more ballads here and there. Some cool finger picked, clean guitar stuff as well. They're really good band, really good musicians. Anyway, that's it for this. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to grab the tab, jam track, and the free sweet picking guide, my free gift to you. And I'll see you next time. Rock on.